from lane. But as we can see, this duo for Newbee is going to feel very strong against the aggressive of EG, and already we can see movements coming. Crit making his way towards that mid lane, because mid lane, the jump ins from Kaka with the burrow strike and the metamorphosis damage. Mugi bringing Sumail down low. The telekinesis from Crit comes down as he looks to turn, drags Mugi underneath the tower. They've got the Eidolons beating in. Kaka will fall. They're going to get Mugi as well, potentially. Crit with that rotation coming in just in time.
That's around, depending on what configuration. So here, like, the Rubik isn't needed at bottom lane against the Omni Knight. As you said, it's a bit of a waste to try and lane into him. So he's going to try and help out the Dragon Knight a little bit more. And they've given this DK solo experience for so long, he's actually quite tanky.
Bottom lane, they'll try for another bit of a rundown onto KP. They are doing a good job of closing the gap. In fact, KP with Purification still on cooldown. He's going to fall. They make the move, they get the kill. Same time up top, Crit and Fear holding down SCCC. They've got the brief fire, the final touch from Fear as they punish it. Yeah, absolutely, the kill potential. Very strong when they hit together in top lane. Arco closing the gap with the burrow strike. They've got the kinetic field down as well as they look to control, surround SCCC. Quick stun from Fear, holds back the bear momentarily, but SCCC will continue to move forward. Get those stacks up. A secondary burrow strike comes in, holding Fear down in place. SCCC really wants the kill. He's getting low, doesn't need to commit. In fact, pays with his life because of the committal, so they do get the kill onto Fear, but it costs them the life of SCCC. Kaka, but all revealed. We won't be able to close the gap onto Crit. Just have to turn to farming now in that mid lane.
And Crit's having a great impact as a roaming Rubik, and it's leaving Misery in lane oftentimes, and he's able to do certain things like share experience.
Look at this down bottom. Sumail is coming with the rotation. They're just going to come in with the black hole. Goes straight in, sees an opportunity for a kill, and no holding back. At the moment, it's just Newbee having to try and deal with the pressure that really keeping on. Now heading down off that bottom tier 1 as well. KP moving in. Get the repel out, of course, before the homing missile connects, but even at this stage, the physical damage doing quite a bit. Top lane, bit of a go being made by the Kaka tanking, goes in with the burrow strike. He may just tick down, though. He does. He dies for this. They've brought SCCC and Mugi in, so they should be able to at least find the trade onto Fear, as they will take down the Dragon Knight. Lots of regen on Sumail, rather tanky for this stage of the game.
Oh. Dragon Tail into the Ice Blast.
Let's get the Enrage off, so helping a little bit with that damage reduction, and a good burrow strike actually allows SCCC to look to turn it around. He looks to go on to Crit. Is it quite enough damage? They will get the 1-for-1 trade. The Static Storm bringing Fear down low. Fear backing up behind the tower. KP looking for the dive, but the reactions coming from the rest of EG. The Malefice holding Faith in place as the Eidolons bring him down. The Fear Dragon Knight fire finally reaches the kill, so EG again, we'll be able to make sure that these fights that Newbee keep...
And a tower push, but that's okay. He's creating space for his team in a way.
Same fortification will come out for Newbee. Mass TP's coming in as well. They've got 4 heroes looking to fight here. They really want to do something about Sumail on that Enigma, but the Midnight Pulse, the Eidolons, is just going to kill Faith straight in front of her. They do get the trade. Newbee will be able to find Sumail. Ice Blast coming in. Connect onto KP. Won't be quite enough damage to bring him down. Look at this. Sumail is now moving over.
Oh, they realize
the Ice Blast. It passes over. They've seen it. Sumail, he's heading in with the Midnight Pulse. They're in trouble, Newbee. Static Storm comes out straight away onto this Enigma. But already SCCC's fallen. The Roshan's so low, so EG, they walk in, they take it. Sumail takes the Aegis. They're committing onto tier 3s here, EG. What's the answer going to be for Newbee?
I mean, they know there's no Blink Dagger on the Sand King and Ursa yet, so...
And they've actually just called out KP. Telekinesis into the Dragon Tail stun. That's the Omni Knight God. He's down for 30 seconds. That's one of the cause of Newbee out of it. KP just having to watch this from the sidelines. As EG, at 15 minutes in, they're threatening the barracks. And it looks like they're going to take it. I think Newbee, they don't know what they could do to stop this. I think they realize they really can't. They just have to let this go.
Oh, nice
jumps
catch.
in, grabs the Sand King. There's going to be a full set of racks going down 15 minutes. This pace of Dota that EG is playing is something that
we're not up on the Sand King and Ursa, and Metamorphosis is down. Well, you've got nothing left in the tank at that point.
Top lane Mugi will find Arteezy. He's got the slow from the reflection. Arteezy will get glimpsed back, so will pay with his life. He'll be able to take down the Gyrocopter. The pace that EG's playing at.
Oh, they're setting up on SCC right now.
Ice Blast come through. Fear leads him with the stun from the Shadow Blade. This man in a lot of trouble. He has got the Enrage to help limit some of the damage, but the Malefice holding him down and in place. SCCC will fall. the auras from the Greaves and the Helm of the Dominator just keeping EG in full fighting shape. And you got the passive regen as well from Fear, of course, from his passive. They'll try and jump in Kaka. Does go for the epicenter straight away. But look at this. The Black Hole comes out from Samael. Will be cancelled here. The homing missile out to SCCC, though. No one is dying on EG. This is the problem. Newbee commit with the Static Storm in the epicenter, and the sustain is too much from Evil Geniuses. They just stand their ground. They don't care that the Black Hole gets cancelled because they just push on, take another melee rags. A buyback will come out from KP. But this
team fight to close it out. Newbee are going to stand their ground. They're not even going to wait for a tier 2 push. They're going to try and meet them.
Let's see what they can do outside of the base. They lead in straight away onto Fear. The Ice Blast will fly across. Arteezy moving in with the BKB on the sidelines. They're cutting up SCCC with the Malefice. They've already taken down the Sand King. They'll find the Ursa as well. That's 2 down on Newbee. Newbee just can't put a dent into this lineup of EG. Honestly, this Helm of the Dominator and Grease Aura combination from Samael is just so much sustained, regenning up the lineup. They're just constantly at full health. On the side, Fear's managed to find KP. Mugi's trying to turn with the Metamorphosis, but the Malefice is out. GG is called. 20 minutes of pain for Newbee finally comes to an end. EG, honestly, I want to know what these kids have had for breakfast. That was absolutely incredible. I know.
Not as punished so much by
Phantom Lancer will probably still get okay CS as the lane continues, and Death Prophet should probably get pretty well.
Well, getting aggressive again this time. Could be in a bit more trouble, Kaka. Looking for the hunt down, and Samael, he's overstepped the mark there, gets punished. Newbee find themselves first blood on this bottom lane. Got to hold back from those sort of aggressive plays. He's not aware that Kaka was still down there. Sentry has now been popped down, so he'll be a little more prepared for these sort of movements from Kaka, but
he's low on HP and has no mana. So now Samael can play really aggressively. It sucked that he died, at least for him anyway. It was pretty fortunate that Mugi got the lance in just before he jumped away in phase shift as well.
Top lane. Got the reflection slow onto KP.
And the brain sap.
And ooh, not quite enough. KP.
Jesus. Newbee are getting pretty lucky here. They've got twice now. Here's just walked away with less than 10 HP.
There. It's totally getting dove upon it, but SCCC's tanking up the tower. SCCC ain't gonna win that matchup. He just straight up loses that 1v1 as he tries to dive underneath the tower, but Link was already built up by Fear and SCCC. The siphon damage wasn't enough. Bottom lane, Samael jumping forward aggressively. Does get the kill onto Fave, but he will fall for it. So Samael playing incredibly aggressively down bottom. It has cost him his own life twice. 29, 30, 13, 18. He's pretty much not been missing a CS on this lane. Bit of an attempt onto Crit. They're focusing this out of Titan, and Crit will fall. Does manage to get the kill on his way down onto Kaka. So again, the 1-for-1, so full-on chaos really down on this bottom lane. But as you say, the fact that they are disrupting Mugi's farm, whilst the top lane is just an absolute dream lane for Arteezy.
He's got over twice the CS. 15 CS right now on Phantom Lancer, 34 on the Terrorblade.
I don't think he's missed a creep, Arteezy.
Over 3 times the denies here as well. So KP is just suffering in experience despite being in a solo.
Lane again, Samael. He moved upon, will be chased down by Kaka, but is able to jump himself out. Does have the salve on him as well, so working himself back up to full, and Crit again, just running down Mugi. One more punch and Crit, he's gonna do it! He just runs down Mugi post doppelganger. Kaka as well, just getting absolutely chunked into by Crit. Will be able to get himself out of the...
You can't, you really just can't dive a Razor at all because you get him able to hurt. That's 100 damage.
You spot out Kaka, but will get himself out of range. That Sentry mid lane. Set up for a big static link to come through. A TP's coming in from KP, but SCCC, he's already down. And he popped the ghost for that as well. So that is... Exorcism popped, he dies. So there's no exorcism for this Death Prophet for over 2 minutes now. Some questionable plays here from Newbee.
Look what Arteezy's doing. Oh, never mind. 4 kills.
Or not, just get himself out of range of the detection. Need more kills actually for Newbee as they will manage to pick off Crit. Samael being watched upon. Top lane KP does get away. Samael holds the 1 charges. Mugi jumps in with the doppelganger. 1 charges as well himself to keep himself safe. You see dying immediately after using exorcism, that early sort of pressure. Even just the early sort of kill you want to find with that first exorcism is going to be put off. They will still try and make a play on Fear. Getting chased down. We'll put the Eye of the Storm. Gets his pepper. Look who's hit. Crit with the 2-man sleep. The wraparound for Samael. He's got the Dream Call down onto both of them. Fear will be fine. SCCC will be surrounded. He's keeping himself alive with the Spirit Cypher for now. Another Stomp attempted. Won't quite grab it. So SCCC will survive But the big play there being that Fear gets saved down to half health. Still seeing if you can find Misery. Across the tree line, sentries drop down there, they've got vision, they'll turn towards Kaka straight away, and look who's here as well. Crits come up with the Spirit. Kaka, he'll fall, Misery still alive for now, does get glimpsed back. Faith has the control, they will punish Misery.
And they're not going to lose their safe lane power either. Every single one of these heroes, though, have such good self-sustain. They really are not threatened by rotation.
See what they can do to Fear. They've got the glimpse back, they're popping the exorcism, they've got 4 heroes surrounding him, Epicenter as well. TPs are coming through, Fear will fall down, but the Fiend Scrim holding SCCC here underneath the tower. The Dream Core comes out from Samael, he catches 3, bursts down 2, Kaka's still there, but the coil will snap. Crit going for the stomp, does connect. They don't have vision, so Kaka will be, so he won't be able to get a tower with it.
Yeah, they brought 4 heroes and traded really poorly. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to like these heroes just aren't pressured very easily.
He's just hunting deep. Faith has to drop the Static Storm down upon himself, but it's not going to get a kill, and it won't save his life. And Arteezy with this mana
magic damage coming, follow up silence, and they can kill almost any hero in the game on EG, but they just can't wait for that.
This is the kill that they need. Arteezy's been having too much of a free game. They'll surround him. Arteezy's been silenced. There's no way to play out against this one. So Arteezy, I say that! I say there's no way to play out against it, but there is! The backup's there somehow! He gets the time with that sleep help from Misery to get the Sunder off, and he doesn't die! Arteezy, the boy who lived, turning it round with the team. There's 3 dead, there's 4 dead on Newbee. If they don't kill...
Make these TP rotations, because they know their cores are so hard to pressure, they bring 4 heroes, it takes so long to kill that, they easily make a turnaround play where they're going to be able to trade better heroes.
And that's always the feels bad. When you glimpse back a Terrorblade, but he stands there, metamorphosizes, and punches you down before he's moved out by the... Bit of a nightmare.
Kaka showed himself.
Yeah, he's been dusted.
Don't show yourself against the hero that has dust.
Dream Call as well on Tamugi.
And he has no doppelganger.
They're going to chase him down, and that's PL gone as well. Sure, I mean, I said at the start of it, this game's looking like it may even be quicker if it continues at this pace.
Okay, they're going to go for Arteezy here.
Okay, let's see if they can
get a
do it this
glimpse
time.
and a Static Storm. Okay, he's just standing there.
Oh, the glimpse. They might know.
Oh, no.
He's just going to die. And
Epicenter.
It's a Sunder. No, he doesn't even need it. He hasn't got it. He doesn't. Oh, the pain for Newbee. Oh!
Listen, you've got the comeback mechanic for Newbee, all right? EG's up by 11k gold, and they've got a bounty hunter, so any track kill is going to be worth so much.
I mean, I'm watching this fight up top, but it's not really a fight. It's just a slaughter. EG, they don't need to do it. They're just a game. I can't believe what we're seeing this morning, or this afternoon, or wherever you are in the world.
Oh, and you sound about as lost as Nuke.
Yeah. I can't imagine much is going on. It's GG, ladies and gentlemen. It's GG. 17.5 minutes. What on earth's going on? How am I going to make jokes about EG now? How's anyone going to make jokes about EG now?